I was really excited about the Pistons game because that was our first cultural experience and it was so intense.
And everyone was cheering. Everyone seemed, especially from Detroit, was having such a good time. And it was a very social experience for them.
My experience was a dead crowd.
Because even in a time of weakness and even in a time of great need, that they could rally together around this team. And
They enjoy their team, but it's just, the spirit of the people is just gone.
I rolled in there, not one person said a word about the Magic jersey. No one cared. They all smiled, they were nice to me. I was scared shitless walking around. You go to Boston and you're a Yankee fan, and you go to wearing a Yankee hat or a Yankee jersey into a Boston stadium, people give you death stares and like start throwing stuff at you and stuff.
One of the things that I was looking for was the connection people had with the sports.
I like sports, so I was excited to be there. It made me realize that sports is a big part, but that the stadium seemed to not be full at all. And that just made me realize that even though like a lot of people might have a passion for the sporting event, not a lot of people are able to make it.
We read an article before coming to Detroit about sports and how important it was to the city. So to go to a town that's so vested in their sports, I was really excited to experience that atmosphere.
Am I on camera?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Good morning. It's Tuesday morning. We're gonna get some breakfast. I hope they have fruit parfaits. They probably won't. And then we're gonna go to the EMU Children's Center, and we're gonna do some work fixing up the Children's Center. That should be pretty awesome. Hopefully we don't have to work outside because it's cold and rainy. And then we're gonna go to the Henry Ford Museum and see how ordinary people have changed the lives of everyday Americans.
Is that true, Chris?
Yes. What do I agree to?
We were still exhausted. And
Well, I was really miserable walking there because it was cold, it was rainy.
I had no idea we were supposed to work outside. That I absolutely went over my head.
We are cleaning out the gymnasium closet. This is true. And organizing.
When should we come in and check in on you guys?
20
See the
minutes.
splendors. 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Wow. All right.
Do we got a team back in that statement?
I'll support Trevor's initiative.
I'd say 30. Can we go with 30? 25. Well, when I heard we're going to Children's Center, I automatically associated with other children's centers I've been before.
The Children's Institute is an on-campus childcare center and lab school. We were formed in 1990, and we house children. We provide early childhood education programs for children 18 months through kindergarten.
And so basically what you're going to do is you're going to look behind you at those different mats and you're going to say, okay, this piece will fit in.
At the time, I didn't really see that was making that big of a difference. It was just organizing an office. I didn't really see how that was helping the Detroit community.
I didn't really see the point, big picture wise, but I was just like, if that's what they want us to do, that's what they need us at this point, that's what they have, I'm not gonna argue.
I think that's what I got out of it. We were helping them do things for a carnival they wanted to have, and an art show. I mean, I put artwork together for them. And I think for one thing, we saved time for the staff members who got to help the children.
Other people, they took from it, added to what I took from it, and it just made me realize that we actually did make a difference.
I think that they have incorporated both the university and the Children's Institute very, very well.
You just see the resourcefulness of the university to change a gym into a childcare, and I think they did a great job.
Michigan kids are much cuter than Florida kids. So it was great. The best part was just spending 5 minutes watching two kids play dinosaur tag.
Tell me what I want to hear and make
a check-in and just go around and have everyone share kind of like where they are right now. I'm not good with silly analogies, so I'm just gonna say it's not like a weather check-in or what type of animal are you or what color would you be if you were a color today, but if you would prefer one of those, please choose whichever analogy method you would prefer. And let's just go around and see where everyone's at.
I'm just keeping punch. But there has been a noticeable mood shift, I like to point out. It's been a little bit negative, so I think maybe we should all have a hug or something.
And like, I totally respect everyone here. I don't think anyone's a bad person or anything, so I'm just letting that off before I say this. I honestly think that
we haven't even been in Detroit for 24 hours. So this is where I'm running into, help me get my old brain around this. Because I've heard repeatedly from a number of you, we're not having fun, this isn't fun, I haven't experienced Detroit. You're now feeding me this line, you fed me this line in your application, you're sitting around in this circle feeding me this line now. I'm all about service, I'm all about this, I'm all about that, I want to learn, I'm giving up my spring break to give back to the community. And on my hand, I can count the number of you that have said, hey Megan, hey Meredith, hey Seamus, what's this about? Why does this happen? Why does Eastern look like this? Tell me about the economy in Detroit. Tell me about the car industry. Tell me about why this stadium, this arena is half full. Tell me about why. You know what? You want to know what pissed me off last night? I'll tell you what pissed me off last night. Every one of you sat down in a chair that had an envelope that said feed hungry children in Detroit. And not one of you said, what's this about? I had to turn to the people around me and say, let's talk about this as an example of the Detroit economy. So I'm going to call you out. I'm going to put all of you on blast right now. Absolutely. You say you're about it, show me that you're about it. Ask questions, get engaged, get involved, get excited. And if you're sitting there waiting for someone to make this trip exciting for you, you're gonna go home and you're gonna be disappointed and you're gonna get off the plane on Saturday and you're gonna bitch to your friends that you should have gone on a cruise for them. And you're gonna be the exact same person that you were when you got on the plane.
Hold your breath till your first time, purple and blue. It's gonna hurt me much as it hurts you. Got my lead, got my powder, and pushing it down. Shot you out of the sky like a bird to the ground.